All right. So, it's finally happening. I guess I'm finally playing Nekopara Volume 1. Well, can't be helped, I suppose. So with that in mind, let's move on to a far more pleasant aspect that we have to address before getting onto the game. Oh, hey, J-Vance. Let's get on to a far more pleasant aspect of doing this before we have to play the game. And that is thanking the Patreon supporters. Thank you to our generous supporters on Patreon for throwing some money into the hat every month. What for making this possible? So thank you to Kate Macross, Edgewood Blake, Rochelle Manton. By the way, special congrats to Rochelle Mantonona. Rochelle, if you're watching this, I don't know to what extent you want me to share the details of the congratulations, but I'm going to hopefully be the first person to say it on a live stream. Congratulations, Rochelle. You know what you did. And thank you to Geek Knights, Mike Hudson, George Davidson, Brendan Brothers, Justin Chapman, Cole Guy, Ethan Fryer, Pinup Citizens, and Gina Moreno for throwing a little money into the hat every month. Thanks, guys. All right. Moving on to more fun thing. Moving on to less fun things, probably. We're gonna play some Nekopara. Oh, hey. It totally doesn't capture the mouse on this. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so, let's go over to the data load part. Ooh, no data. I guess I didn't save when I was, test driving this. Alright, let's go back and check out some of the configuration stuff. What can we do? Well, okay, we can alter this stuff. Huh. Standard stuff for there's a chest bounciness slider. I don't know how I feel about that. Nothing, and then what I can only assume is some sort of onomatopoetic for bouncy boobs. Alright, voice settings. Oh, here we go. I can tell we're gonna need to. There we go. Let's make sure we get the volume. Oh, the voice volume. Crank that shit up. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, Nekopara. Okay, so the idea is that it's going to be at about the same voice volume as me. Let's see. That's how you can tell this is actually from Japan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the chest bounce calibration setting here. All right, La Soleil is open. La Soleil. All right, let's get this over with. It is at present 99. Whoa, that was weird. Did you guys hear that? Got a little bit of snap crackle poppage going on there. All right, let's finally make Jay Bance's dream come true and play Nekopara. But first, a little bit of catharsis on my end here. Need to see if I can pull this up here. So let's load up the thing here. Well, let's load up Victor Plays over here, the leaderboard. This leaderboard is what decides what game I'm gonna play each week here on the stream. As you can see, at the moment, it says the current leader is Nekopara Volume 1. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my secret backend and click that one off. And if I undo this, boop, and boop. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Refresh when scene becomes active. Whoa, would you look at that? Nekopara no more. Yep. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna remove. I absolutely removed it from the list. Is gone. You can see, and I take great pleasure in that. I should probably get rid of Medal of Honor multiplayer at some point, because that's like, we'll see. Anyways, all right. Let us proceed. Game start. YouTube is saying my stream status is okay. All right. J-Bance is no doubt going to be clicking up some stuff while we're playing, so we'll check back on the site a little bit later. Whew. This should be most of the boxes then. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't have any signage yet, except for the signage that's up there. Like, seriously, this is signage right here. Let's see. No. J-Bance is running off of LTE. Alright, well anyways. The brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. Oh god, they're dollying in. Okay. There was also a large window which lets in lots... Well, technically I guess that's a zoom because the perspective isn't changing. Anyways. A large window which lets in lots of sunlight. Which let lots of sunlight... I'm having trouble reading today. This could be a problem. And finally, there were words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Maybe by signage you meant interior signage. Instead of the proper French article Le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. This was a nod toward the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best. I softly murmured to myself. Well, they're not giving stage direction, clearly. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew, despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Yeah, that's called responsibility. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright, in any case, I'd better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath, then got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new-smelling bakery. What's with this big box? In front of me was a large box I didn't recognize. In fact, there were two of them. Fragile, delicate, absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. That's a very long sticker. I can tell it's probably this one. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. Ooh, crackle again. Box waifus. I wonder if we leave it, how far it'll zoom in before it turns around and tries and starts zooming back out again. Yep. Right about there, it seems. That's where it stops zooming. If these were for the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags from the moving company either. All there was were those warning labels. Well, I know for sure once I opened them... The box sneezed. Huh? There's holes in the boxes, I would like to point out. Yeah, it's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez. Yeah, like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocola? We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know. Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that was how you'd describe Chocola. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Well, we have Tweedledee, and now let's find out which one Tweedledum is. Hey. I will say this. They did do some work on EQing the voices coming from inside the box. So it does sound like it's coming from, you know, in there. If only true, Michael Benton says. Michael, you'll have to elaborate. Why is Vanilla here too? Okay. Yes, that's right. They're not people. They're cat girls. Again, huh? In any case, Chocola, Vanilla, get out of there. I was at my wit's end with the large boxes that had suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocola and Vanilla get out of their boxes. Hey. Erica, do not blame me for this. This is all Jay Bance is doing. Okay? You know as much as anybody else that the leaderboard is designed, what so peeps can vote things up. On that note, we're gonna... So what's she gonna do? Alright, so I'm gonna bounce over here. Let's put some cards in the whatchamacallit. So it would seem. Let's see here. Let's get into the live. Let me get into the live control room and toss some cards into there. So let me mute myself. All right, let's get a link in here. So first things first, let's get a link to the gaming queue. Woohoo! Vote for the next game. Vote for the next game. Boop. Yeah, well, of course, me playing Weep Trash gets more views. I'm thinking about next week getting the daddy dating sim and playing that, because the views sell ads, and ads make money. And let's see, we're tossing one more link to the Patreon. Get some Patreon. Boom, baby. Here we go. Yeah, we got some links. Got some links. And not cats, but links. Yeah. There was no way that chocolate and vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls look almost like humans. They can understand words and talk just like us. But more than humans, cat girls were closer to normal cats. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. I feel as though it would be easier to start with human DNA and give a cat ears than to give cats human characteristics. Yes, vote in the chat. By all means, share and get people in here to vote. Because views bring gas, da 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 da. Yeah. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as cat girls. These days, cat girls fit into society as pets in families or partners to humans. This has ethical ramifications. My little sister really loves to dote on cat girls, so our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible, for one thing. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I could only guess that this was somehow Shigure's doing. I see. So Shigure was an accomplice then. Yeah, I mean, Chobits. That was... But at least, like, Chobits had that very clear... Society does not acknowledge them as living things because they're robots. There was a case to be made. But these... very close to humans. Oh god, there are probably mods. Ugh, I didn't even fix my hair before the stream. Dang it. Alright. Oh, they're doing the nya thing. Here we go. Yeah, there was. They're like, it's a robot. It's a product. It's a thing you can buy. Whoa. That was weird. New bedding and furniture. Hmm? Huh? No. Let's go. Don't get out of control and hurt yourselves. Without any ill intentions, the 2 cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the 2nd floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either. So I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control. Do cat girls have a similar lifespan? Do cat girls have a closer lifespan to humans or cats? Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone's address book. Who calls it an address book? A contact list. Anyways. Oh no, what's this? Oh well, whatever. Anywho. Minaduki residence. Well, I already left Shigure a message, so she should call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I had moved out without saying anything. I don't know how recent this game is. Let's take a look-see. Let's do a quick Googleage and find out how recent Nekopara is. Nekopara Volume 1. Boop. Doop-a-doop-doop. Let's see here. 2014, so it's a 3-year-old game. Oh god, there's an anime OVA Kickstarter. What? No. Oh, wait, is it over? Is it over? Slacker backer campaign? What's a slacker backer campaign? I don't know what that is. Huh. Wait, how much was raised? Oh my god. The OVA project raised $963,376. Oh my god. Wow. Wait. What was the top tier goals here? Holy frijole. Okay, here we go. 1 second. Oh my god. One person pledged $10,000. 3 people pledged $9,000 or more. 0 people pledged $7,000. 4 people. Where are these people with that much money that they just want to give away? What is this? Holy crap. Who has $10,000 that they can just throw at an anime OVA about cat girls? The top goal is this. It's the best best Neko master. Meow's the time to make a real impact. Your Neko will not only appear in the anime but also speak a line. I guess you get a background Neko. Your name and your Neko's name will also appear in the ending credits in a special place. What do you get? You get a Kickstarter exclusive wallpaper, digital Nekopara OVA on Steam copy of it, digital art book, digital OST and opening theme. Yeah, probably. Name on website and art book, t-shirt, you get a copy of it on Blu-ray, a set of 7 can badges. Don't know what that is. Chocolate and vanilla plush set, name of the ending credits, wall scroll with the box, a signed print, a framed colored Nekopara character illustration, Neko character background appearance with voiceover, and a special place in the Neko credits. What? God, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, let's get on with it here. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shigure soon anyhow. Jeez. Fucking hell. Well, that's pretty decent animation, if simple. I'm glad we got a passing score in here. Good work, you two. Gosh, both of you have major bedhead. Sheesh. I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice, as always. I lightly bonked both of them in the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes? Are there cat boys? Are there cat boys made as well through genetic modification? I have questions about this world that I highly doubt will be addressed by this game. Okay. You had no choice? Just tagged along? You two. I figured there had to be a reason, but... Anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you to? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intent. There it happened again. I moved out because I had no... This is getting troubling. Do you guys hear that fuzziness? When I was talking, that... Or is it just me? Because if it's just me, I'll stop caring about it. I'll wait about 15 seconds for that to get to you guys, and... Knuckle crack. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys hear it? I'm assuming you hear it with that comment. Anyways. I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shigura and the other cat girls are there too. It would be better if you two just... How long were you two in those boxes? Pegu is playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. I wish I was too. Anyways. While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1. I don't know which one's the best girl. I haven't decided yet. We have the Genki girl over here on one side. The one that wants to be all super cute and kawaii. And then we have, you know, we have the red Oni and the blue Oni. That's what we've got so far. And I don't know what we've got. I don't know anything about them besides. So, we'll find out. We still got time. I will make a decision which one is better than the other. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then? Alright. Do cat girls get jobs? Do cat girls have rights? That's another question that needs to be addressed. Oh, great. Nekopara. ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。This episode is brought to you. じゅっくりましょう、じゅっくりましょう。さてさて何がit's manga dio. Anyways, this episode, as always, brought to you by water. It's what you're made of. Delicious. Yeah, I know there's static. I heard it. Believe me, I hear it. I think I know what the problem is, though. Unfortunately, I can't try to fix it without the risk of everything going cattywampus. So I'll take a little bit of static over not working. Mine whilst. Oh, great. Are you maintaining a quote list or something? Right next to what? Do me a favor, Jared. Tweet that quote and the link to the view page. Alright, here we go. Wait, when did I say that? No, anyways. Alright, let's see. I will say this, the animation that they use on this is pretty entertaining. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, good. I don't even, cause I don't even own a fidget spinner. It's warm in here. Wow, that's really entertaining. That animation is really entertaining. I wonder how they did that. Did they make their own engine? Probably. Maybe not. Advanced settings. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's see how. Assign gamepad buttons, performance mode. Yeah, you can't see the menu. Oh, interesting. Detect scroll wheel. Frame rate setting. Wow. Oh, it's made with Unity. Interesting. You'll bother those around us, so try not to get too carried away, you two. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. Retweeting that. Yeah, good job there. Alright. Yeah. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. If you come here, we have just about everything. That was how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shigure often? What? First of all, Shigure is your master. I mean, sure, but what does that mean? Okay. No. Well, you could, but I already retweeted it, so... I love this. I don't understand your reasoning, but I can tell you're very enthusiastic, just as expected of Chocola. Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead. But that's stuff for you two to use. I don't need it, so put it down and come over here. Oy vey. What the fuck did I do? Don't just say that and then toss that in the basket all nonchalantly. Yeah, you're damn right. Oh, you're gonna fall with your mind tricks. I have to be on guard or they'd sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. They even tried to grab another basket for themselves at the supermarket earlier. It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea it was when they decided to come along. Yeah, no, that's not gonna fly, kiddo. It has nothing to do with being honest. I'm telling you, don't just put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back. If for whatever reason, the dialogue in this particular portion seems to be coming out of my mouth a bit more naturally than other parts of dialogue, it's because I have fallen into older brother mode. So that is very much the voice I will use with my younger brother when telling him, hey, no. So, bow to your sensei. Oh god, they're making a scene now. You are not going to be living with me. You are going back home. Oh, that's right. Oh, there's cat girl abuse now. Don't put on some act to confuse the customers around us. Seriously. We'd only just moved here. But suddenly we already had disapproving glares directed at us. Yeah, for two of us, anyhow. I am a small business owner, for Christ's sake. Cut me some slack. Besides, I nearly got reported thanks to you two sorry butts. You may note that I'm adding some embellishments. And yes, I guess cat girls have rights after all. The whole thing was so awkward, I don't think I can visit that shopping district for a while. Thanks to you. Well, I guess you could say that was the cute side of... In what world could you say that that's the cute side of a cat girl? Come off it. Oh no, they smelled the food trucks. It definitely does. What is this smell? I turn towards the source of it. Food trucks. Oh, she's so cute. Look at the little cat girl. It's adorable. Goddamn. Yes, I will buy one of everything that you're selling out of your repurposed Volkswagen van. Good Christ. I guess? It was a cat girl younger than Chocolate and Vanilla. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customers in. In human terms, she looked like she was about 12 or 13 years old. In cat years, she was about... Oh my... Okay, hold on a second. We have numbers here. Okay, so let's pull up a calculator here. If... I'm gonna... Let's switch over to scene 2 over here. We can pull up the calculator. Alright, so... If... 13, let's go with the higher end. Yeah, as long as it's a cat, child labor is perfectly okay. Let's go with 13 years old. And then we would divide it by... let's see. So... Be 0.5 years. Wait a second, so... No, hold on a second. What? What? Cat girls age 26 times faster than humans? Good grief. Holy moly. These cat girls are gonna die. Like soon. Good gravy. Someone check my math there. I may be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, otherwise this just got a lot more grim, but good gravy. What in the world? Anyways, let's get back to it. I'm sure someone will give me a correct count. The young cat girl noticed us and ran over. So far, Food Stand Cat Girl is leading in for best cat girl. Can cat girls drive? The owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Well, to be more exact, my little sister is their owner. Okay, hang on. Gotta run new calculations. Although the end result isn't gonna be that much different, to be honest. Let's just crank through this again. So let's say it's about 13 divided by... screw it. It's gonna be roughly the same anyways, and I don't want to convert base 12 into base 10. I am absolutely sure that she will. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing a young cat girl made it easy to overlook these things. Mine were originally strays, so I don't actually know how old they are. Really? The veterinarian said that they were twins and were now about 9 months old. Those cats are 9 months old? 9 months? Piss. Jeez, you crazy. Alright, anyways. My little sister is actually quite the education freak. Back then they were really noisy, but it was all worth it. How long does it take for a cat girl to learn language? So many questions. Yeah, what a wonderful owner you have. She would be worried sick. Oh wait, no, she corroborated with them. Damn it. I have no idea what that even means, so no. Got some sideband messages from J-Bands. Let's see here. J-Bands, I'm gonna make it so you can put links. I'm gonna make it so you can put links into the chat. Bang! There we go. Chuck some links in there, J-Bands. That looks like a boy, but I can't tell. Huh. Anyways. Well, I am grateful. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. Nudge, nudge. I responded with an embarrassed, forced smile. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing. I might regret this, but thankfully, I can take it away at a moment's notice. So. Goro, goro, goro. Yeah, I'm familiar with the emote system. There was another game that we played. There was another game that I played that used the emote system. Can't remember what it was. Let's see here.
「
That can get me back to the creator studio. Wasn't Ace Academy, that's for damn sure. Huh. I think it was maybe Japanese School Life. I think the Japanese School Life used the emote system. Gara. The three of them were getting along very well. The food stand owner looked fondly at them from nearby. Oh, what a touching story. No kid. Okay. So there are regular cats too. This is interesting information. Huh. All right. Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see stray humanoid cats just wandering throughout town. But now it's more likely for one to see humanoid cats that are well loved by their owners. Huh. Oh, School Life is good. It is a well-produced game. Since the amount of unfortunate humanoid cats had decreased, there was more of a balance, and owners were quite elated. It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought from me. Now what manga is that, pray tell? Click. Golden Kamui. What other links have you tossed in there? Like a raccoon dude. Your Ha Crimes. I don't know what that is. Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be J-Man, help me out here. Who's that? That's Near Automata? Is that what that is? That's the robot lady from that. I don't remember her name. God. Hope Kira doesn't watch this. She'd kill me for not remembering it. Well. My friend, if it's the, what's her face? 13? Is it 13 from Near Automata? Yeah, one second. Near Automata. 2B. That's what it is. It's 2B. Yeah, 2B. Yeah, my friend. I say my friend Kira would kill me for not knowing this because she actually is the voice of 2B in that game. So, yeah, that's. I feel bad for not remembering it. Funnily enough, she was also. Funnily enough, I actually have line recordings. Ooh. I have actually recordings of her doing an impression of she played so a while back. I was involved in a My Little Pony fan game that was originally supposed to be like a dating sim type thing. It was called God, what was it called? My Little Pony Love is Magic, and I had proposed the idea of having full voice acting for the game as a method for it to stand apart, and so we went through the whole process of casting, and we had really solid voice actresses for all of the major roles, and Kira was one of them. Kira was the did the voice acting for Applejack, and she actually came over to my place. She was here, right here in this room. And she recorded a whole bunch of lines for Applejack. It was kind of great. Let me see if I can pull one up. What do you got there? Yeah, let me see if I can actually pull one up here. Mute that for... Actually, I shouldn't mute that. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's go... Let's switch back over to OBS here. Here we go. Let's switch back over to here. Let's see here. Working assets. Homemade. No. Where are you? Copyrighted? No. Poop. Where are you? You know what it is? I know where it is. It's over here. Voiceovers. Ah, there we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Love is magic. AJ recorded. Okay. Ooh, cool. We actually have the session. That's really handy. Oh, I can't open that. If I open that, the audio will stop working in this. Shoot. All right, let's actually get just this AJ recorded. We can actually just run through the lines here. Here we go. Oh, let me do something about this game. Now that we're on this tangent here. Controls. Configuration. Let's pull down the master volume here for a sec. Okay. Is this... Okay, cool.
Yes, I think. Oh no, I must have closed it. 1 sec.
Hang on.
Okay.
Ah, come on.
I want my kin to have what they need to live, but there's a storm brewing here, and I don't like the look of it. Okay.
What do we got over here? Nice. Good gravy. Anyways, I have an entire folder of that. It's kind of great. Did I go ahead and... Yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go. Hey, look at that, eh? Let's grab that. That should be better.
Close the windows. Yep. Old Granny Smith is gonna throw her hip out trying to fix them.
Okay, so is that readable for you? I know it's a bit small, but that's just kind of the screen.
See if I can make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go.
Memory lane.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyways, let's get back to why we're streaming in the first place, huh? All right. Let's pull this volume back down before we blow our ears out here. There we go. Anywho, so that was a wonderful that was a little trip down memory lane. Anywho, let's get back to business. What do we got here? Yeah, Froppy. Don't copy that, Froppy. The Slug Girl's kind of awesome too. I think she's like visually like she's my favorite from like a character design. Anyways. She's good at selling. Takoyaki. Chocolate and Vanilla's shoulders drooped down heartedly. As they hung their heads, I rubbed them from behind. I took a look at the little takoyaki seller. Okay, 3 orders of takoyaki. Can you do that for me? Her large eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, chocolate, and vanilla. Oh, hey, it's Zachary C. Could you do that for me? Dum, boom, 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 boom,
ご主人様、オーダーです。たこ焼き3つ。
boom.
ご主人。
So, who is the terrible person now? Look, it's gonna take time to get home and make food, so... Besides, I want to try the takoyaki here too.
そこらも、もうお腹が切なくグーグー泣いてました。すごく嬉しいです。
Oh, we learned a new automata poetic today.
ご主人か、しぐれがいつもツンデレ実刑はいいものですと言ってるだけのことある。
I resent being called tsundere.
はいはい。じゃあこっちにあるメニュー好きなトッピングと味選んでね。うちの猫が遊んでもらった分サービスさせてもらっちゃうよ。
Aww.
ありがとうございます。ショコラはマヨネーズかかってるのが好きです。
Wah. Huh. But what the hell? Click. No. Here we go.
ありがたくいただきます。ペコリ。私は明太子チーズがいい。
My question was completely ignored. Well, I guess I shouldn't let it bother me, huh? I wondered about that as I looked at chocolate and vanilla, happily awaiting their takoyaki in front of the food stand. Oh my, we're at about an hour. What convenient timing!
ネコパラ。
And it is at this point where we will go and hit save. Oh, phone's ringing. So we're gonna save this here, because I don't particularly want to play this any longer than I have to. Good gravy. Let's get back to the menu. Yeah.
ネコパラボリューム1。ソレイユ開店しました。
And so, yeah, Japan and their weird thing with mayonnaise. I don't know it either, man. That's kind of weird. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be endearing, but I don't get it. What do we? Okay, so did we earn any extras? Oh, just the box. That's great. Music player. Nothing under movie player. There we go. There we go. I prefer that greatly. Okay. Assessment of game. It's another visual novel. There's really not much to say about it. Well, okay, so there is something to say. The production value is pretty high. Every part other than the person you play is fully voiced. They do take a lot of care in the animation. And that's it. That's really all I have to say on the subject. Beyond that, meh. Anyways, I'm very happy to say that it is off of the list. In the meantime, let's take a look back at the browser source and see what the game for next week is going to be. Looks like we've got Sorcery Parts 1 and 2 to play. Any Steam achievements? I don't think I have any. Or rather, I don't think I've earned any for this game. Let's take a squiz over here at the Steam achievements. Well, looks like I unlocked 1, 2. Let's see, view all achievements. What do we got here? First time running the game, got that. Play it in Japanese, did that. That was the play it in Japanese I did last time. So, oh, I did earn 2 cards though, which is, yeah. Got a couple of cards here. So that's pretty okay. I'm gonna sell them literally as fast as possible. And, ooh, yeah, Monster Musume. Nice. I did a hour-long lecture of, about Monster Musume at, HanadokiCon this past March. I started talking about the mythologies and the history behind the mythological, the histories and the mythologies behind Monster Girls. Speaking, the entire panel was done in character as Professor Takahashi from the show, and so I would reference like old myths and stuff, and you know, bring those up as references. But then about halfway through the panel, I would start talking about real world people who are or were thought to be supernatural beings. So I would talk about giantism, albinism, dwarfism, and lots of other stuff. And I thought, and it really threw the audience for a loop, and was particularly when I told them about all the problems that albinos face in the world, even today, like being hunted down and killed. So that really got them interested. Is that Miku? That looks like Miku. Anyways, so that is it. I have fulfilled the thing for this. I've played this game. It is done. There will be no more Nekopara games on the queue. Thank goodness. Alright then, folks, with that, I can happily say that you will see me later on this week on Friday Night Party Line. Not Friday Night Party Line, Acceptable Vices, where we play the game Fact or Crap. And that is all. Oh, one more thing. Thank you once again to all of our Patreon supporters who are very kind enough to throw a bit of money in the hat. Yeah, I said that last week there was some personal issues I had to deal with that happened literally as I was setting it up. As I was setting up the live stream for Acceptable Vices. Anyways, thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon: Kate Macross, Edgewood Blake, Rochelle Mantanona, Geek Nights Podcast, Mike Hudson, George Davison, Brendan Brothers, Justin Chapman, Cold Guy, Ethan Fryer, Pit Citizen, and Gina Moreno. And thank you for kicking some money in the bin. If you would like to become a Patreon supporter, you can find a link in the YouTube card up in the corner, like around here. The little eye thing you can click, and it'll give you a link to where you can vote for the game next week. We're going to be playing next week. It looks like Sorcery Parts 1 and 2 at this point, though that is always subject to change. And you can get a link to the Patreon where you can toss some money into the hat. That is it, folks. And catch you next time on Victor Plays.